Today we're going to talk more about adverbs and adverb clauses. First, what's the difference between an adjective and an adverb? Adjectives describe people and things, and adverbs describe actions. If you write just an adjective and the thing it describes, you could usually draw a picture of it. Green couch. Rude Roger. Adjective clauses are the same. The girl who has blue hair. The swing, which is on the porch. It's not hard to picture these things without having to imagine them doing anything. They make sense even though they aren't complete sentences. But an adverb describes a verb, an action, and it's hard to imagine something being done without the person doing it. An adverb or adverb clause tells us about how or why the action happened. If the person or thing isn't doing anything, it sounds really weird to describe them with an adverb. My dog suddenly. It doesn't make any sense this way. Judy never. It leaves us looking for a verb. Judy never what? It gets even stranger when we add adverb clauses. Pork chop because Doug wasn't looking. Again, we want to know what he's doing. There's no way to draw this. Roger when Doug wore a slug costume. What did he do? I can't picture this. If you can't picture it without a verb, it's an adverb. And adverbs describe verbs. Let's look at some examples. My dog suddenly woke up. My dog isn't suddenly. What happened suddenly? She woke up. Judy never doesn't make any sense. Judy never laughs. Never describes laughs, not Judy. Pork chop because Doug wasn't looking didn't make any sense. Pork chop danced because Doug wasn't looking. When Doug wasn't looking has to describe danced, not pork chop. Roger laughed when Doug wore a slug costume. When Doug wore a slug costume tells us why the laugh, not more about Roger. Now let's look at some more in sentences. My sister shouted loudly. We have an adverb, loudly. What does it describe? My sister loudly doesn't make any sense. What happened loudly? She shouted. Here's another. I secretly watched cartoons. I secretly is nonsense. Secretly cartoons also doesn't make any sense. What happened secretly? Secretly watched. Let's look at some with adverb clauses. After my brother came home, my mom yelled. Here's an adverb clause. After my brother came home. What does it describe? After my brother came home, my mom? We can't describe my mom that way. After my brother came home describes yelled. Here's another. I play Minecraft when my parents sleep in. We have an adverb clause, when my parents sleep in. Can when my parents sleep in describe Minecraft? When can't describe a noun without something happening, so it has to be an adverb clause. It describes play. Jose walks when the bus is late. Where is the adverb clause? Great. We have when the bus is late. Now, can you find the verb it describes? When the bus is late describes walks. Last one. After we eat dinner, I read. Where is the adverb clause? We have after we eat dinner. Now, can you find the verb it describes? Good. I'm not describing myself with after we eat dinner. This clause describes read, a verb. Adverbs and adverb clauses always describe verbs.